Today in Gorilla Tech, I will be busting 10 myths and seeing if they're true or false. Stay to the end to see which ones are true and which ones are false, and watch the video because there is going to be a secret. Let's get into it. The first myth is you can climb any wall if you're fast enough, which I truly do believe we can do. And how we're going to bust it is we're going to go into a virtual stump map that has 90-degree walls. So let's get into it. In this map, Gorilla Tag tutorial on virtual stump wall running right here. It gives you all these angles and then you have to go to the next level. So let's see if it is possible to climb every single wall all the way up here before we get pushed down by the wind. So we did that one, obviously, because this one's really easy. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so this one doesn't have a floor anymore, but let's see if we can do it here. Okay, we can. There is also another level called Lucio and Vertical, where it gives us a 98 degree, because I'm pretty sure 90 is impossible. So this is 80 degrees, so you can go up here. Yeah, we can. Okay, let's go over here now. So there's hard level over here, which I think gives us the 90 degree angle, or the 89 degree. Yeah. So I haven't learned how to do this one yet. So, okay, we can go up. But let's see. I mean, we are climbing the wall, and we're going pretty fast here. So, okay, we did it. And then Lucio and Vertical. So this one is Lucio and Vertical, and it gives you a straight wall to go up. So, let's do it. And I'm Rock Monkey, because it forced me to be Rock Monkey. So, okay, next one. And this is the final one. It seems to be 90 there. Alright, let's get into the next. Myth 2 is that you move faster using only one arm than two, which I think is false, but let's see. So we're gonna start here with a timer at the screen somewhere. Let's just like put it right here, I guess, in the corner. So let's go. One hand, and then I'm gonna do two hands. Alright, one hand. Felt like that took pretty long, not gonna lie. And I think I'll do better in two hands than one. But let's see. Okay, same arm going forward, but I'm just gonna use this one. Alright, let's go. I personally think that was a lot faster. Let's get into the third myth. So this one is jumping before touching a wall gives you a speed boost going up the wall. I do not know if this is true or not, so let's see. We're gonna do two tests. How long it takes. Go from the floor and all the way to slip walls versus jumping all the way to slip walls. I think jumping is gonna be faster because you get off the ground higher than starting off the ground. But let's go. So off the ground. Okay. So I touched it. And then let's go. I think they were pretty close to the same amount of time, I'm gonna say. So, but we are gonna see later if it is true or false. On to the next myth. So this one is the smallest branches are impossible to stand on. I'm taking the meaning of those. So, get on the very tip. I can see it right here. Yeah, I can stand on it. Actually, different is the treehouse tree, because it holds a treehouse, so it's shaped differently. And in the back here is a very small branch right here. No. Okay. Let's go on to the next myth. This one is you can escape any tagger by going into the trees, which I think is true because I main branches and see this guy just escaped by using branches.
Hey, Black.
He just escaped me by using branches. And I personally think you can actually escape any body. Does not matter. Doesn't matter who. But yeah, let's get back into the code and bust the next myth. Next myth is wall running is faster than running on the ground. To test this, we're gonna go over here by this wall and go all the way to the end of that wall. So we're gonna start all the way up here and then we're gonna run on the ground. But we're also gonna use that timer system again. So we're gonna start with the crease right here and okay. Seemed pretty fast, but I know it's gonna be different because I don't have to go around all of that. But to make it fair, I'm gonna have to stay close to the wall. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I can't tell if that was fast or not because I don't have the timer in front of me. On to the next myth. Myth 7 is the ice map makes you move faster than any map. And although you may think this is true, I'm not 100% sure. If we are counting the ice map and its movement in here, then we should be able to count canyons and the ropes movement, which I'm really good at ropes. So although this can make you extremely fast and all, I cannot tell, I don't know how to measure it. I cannot tell if this is faster or if the other one is faster. But can move pretty fast in here, as well as mountains. But I don't know about clouds as well. But this is probably for you guys to find out and then leave down in the comments below. But hold on, let me do something real quick and see if it seems faster. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is this old route I used to have a while ago when I started maining ropes and canyons for whatever reason. I guess just to practice. I feel a little slower than in mountains, I would say. But again, I don't know how to measure it, so I guess you guys can just get some friends in the code, and then you guys measure it if you want to, and leave that down in the comments below and see how good it is. Myth 8 is that you can reach areas that developers intended you not to reach without mods, which used to be possible until they added the wind barrier and some other stuff that I can't do anymore. Very long ago, you used to run all the way up here, do wall run up that, and slap right there. It boosts you, and then you can get all the way into tutorial. And also, on Halloween update, during the witch, you can jump from that tree to there, or that tree to in tutorial. And in Guardian mode, you can jump into there, and then walk around the entire thing and get into tutorial as well. So that myth is true. Myth 9. If you spin your arms in a circle, you can go faster. Which I don't know what they mean by in a circle, but I'm going to take it probably like this, which is how most pro players run, not like that. But like this, which they wrap it around like that. So they go, so I guess let's just move in a circle like this. So funny running. I feel pretty fast doing that, but not as fast than how I normally do it. Because that one is just constantly hitting the ground and moving forward and a little bit up, whilst the other one drags your body across the floor like that and then continues moving instead of divots. Okay, on to the next myth. Alright, myth 10, the last myth, is that you play better the longer you play. That is true. Even in just one session, you could learn a new thing that you've never known before and then practice it. And also, it's called warming up. Whenever you play for a longer time and then you just stop playing for like a day or for that day, you need to warm up again before your skills come back to normal. That's going to be the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And yeah, goodbye everybody.